why the original NES is my favorite console. So, guys, as the title suggests, I wanted to go over the reasons why the original NES, Nintendo Entertainment System, is my favorite console of all time. Um, there's quite a few reasons, and I first want to say that there's a lot of great consoles out there. I even love like modern consoles, even though I'm mostly a retro gamer. I love modern consoles. Like all the companies like Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, they all have like pros and cons to their consoles now. But even with the retro consoles, there's a lot of great consoles. Like I love Sega Genesis, Atari, a lot of their consoles. I love the original Atari consoles. I love uh, like GameCube, Sega Master System. There's a lot of retro consoles I love. So I'm not saying that other consoles are not good. It's just Nintendo is my favorite. And the first reason is because I grew up with Nintendo. Like, I remember my dad got us one, and um, it just it was the first like console I ever got, and it's just something I grew up with as a kid. So for that reason, it's just kind of like part of my childhood, and just um, really kind of defined my childhood because I played Nintendo. Like Nintendo was so prevalent in our like daily lives as children. Um, so that's probably the main reason I love it is because I grew up with it. Um, but the the graphics, um, they're 8-bit graphics, but there are other 8-bit consoles that don't look as good as Nintendo. So Nintendo kind of has a unique. The NES kind of has a unique graphics. They just kind of did something where even though they're 8-bit, they still look really good a lot of the time. So the graphics just kind of have a certain charm to them, which brings me to the color palette of the NES. As you notice, if you play a lot of NES games, the color palette is very limited. There's just not a lot of the games look very kind of dull, and there's not a lot of color to them. That's because due to the limitations, you know, of the console, they could only like have so many colors and have the graphical capabilities. Like if you notice a lot of the nicer games that are nicer looking graphically, they have limited color palettes because they had to sacrifice some of the colors because they only had like limited like memory and stuff on the cartridges and on the console. So NES games just kind of have a certain charm and like just a certain something about them that the way they look, I really love, and we all love growing up with them. Um, and there's the amazing games. There's so many great games on NES. There's so many like classic games. Um, like the biggest one for me is Mario. The original Mario is my favorite game of all time. Mario series in general is my favorite series. Zelda's probably my second to that. But I love a lot of game series. But the original Mario uh, kind of defined. It started like a new era of gaming. Whenever the original Mario on NES came out, now there was a Mario game before that, like the original Mario Brothers. But when Super Mario Brothers came out on Nintendo, it kind of defined a whole. It started like a whole new generation of gaming. And the original Mario, I just have so many great memories of playing with my dad and just playing with my friends. I just love the original Mario. It really kind of defined my childhood in a way. And there's so many other great games on the NES. There are a lot of games also that are not so good on the NES. Um, but You just kind of have to sort through the bad games, and there are a lot of gems. There's a lot of hidden gems on the NES that you might not have heard of, but they're really great games. Um, and like I said, the NES kind of defined an era. Um, if you grew up in the 80s and 90s, the NES was like everywhere you look. It just really defined that generation, and it was all over TV, movies, shows, commercials. Everyone you knew had an NES almost as a kid, if you grew up in that era. And so it just really defined a whole generation and was just such a part of my childhood and so many people I know. And like I said, the NES just has a certain kind of charm to it. It's hard to really put into words, but um, a lot of consoles, as many great consoles as there are out there, nothing ever kind of has had the same charm as the original NES to me. So, yeah, it's my favorite console. That's why, guys.